It says we're live. It says we're live. There's a train coming. Hello, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to my YouTube channel here in the studio. The train's coming through. So today is a live Tarotscope tarot reading. Yeah, a tarot reading for each sign of the Zodiac. For each horoscope. And I'm doing it, I'm doing it random. All right, so we're going to have random order. I'm not doing it by element. I'm not doing it in any specific order. I have my cards out of the astrology reading cards. Hopefully I might be able to. Hello, Alexis. Hello, Ashley. So we're going to kind of look into the week ahead. All right, and what we've got, some energies going on. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting week ahead. Hello. So yeah, random Zodiac. So if you guys could help, Nokoi in the house. So if you guys can help me keep track of it into the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. So shall we get started with a little sound bathing? Ooh, yes, very excited. All right. So here we go. Cleaning the area up. Beautiful sound. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. Let's call upon Archangel Metatron to please come on in and cleanse our space. I got the tingles. It's beautiful. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please come on in. Surround us in a beautiful bubble of love and light so that we may have a safe space to do all of our stuff. Ooh, good luck. I tagged you in a TikTok. I actually had like a college of physiotherapists call my house yesterday. It made me think of you totally. I'd like to call on our guides, gods, goddesses, universal energies, angels, all of the above to please come on and allow us to give and receive messages for our highest good, for our highest truth, in words that are kind and understandable. Oh, Ashley, you're hilarious. And finally, I ask that everyone enters here with us today be blessed and be extra blessed upon exiting for the ripple in the pond effect. All right, so let's jump right into it. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at the week ahead. I have to literally look, okay, so like November 20th to the 26th. Let's really, I'll lay out like, it'll happen. I can see it in my head. I can see it in my head. So here we go. Let's start off with our random. Our first zodiac sign is Pisces. And I have to write it down so I can timestamp it. Where are we at? 3:28. We're just jumping right in. I don't even get into lives this fast. All right, can we see that if I put that there? Pisces. So Pisces, I feel like we need to have our little catter day. Dreas. Hello. Hola. Hello. How's everyone doing? You didn't? Well, now we're doing one with this. All right, Pisces, let's have a look at the week ahead for you. Do you believe Archer to sleep? Oh, he's out there. He's licking Archer. Thank you. You know what it is? I have this crazy ass piece of hair that won't stop standing straight up. So I'm like, hat day. I have so many cute hats. I love hats. All right. So we're going to go Pisces. Can I timestamp if I type in here? Engage with my audience. Start a Q&A, start a poll. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to timestamp this. Okay. I guess I don't have that yet. Right about it. I don't have it yet. All right, so Pisces, here we go. Let's have a look at the week ahead. Do you want to do some? I'm going to do 6. Alright, you guys, so when I'm flipping over these cards, I'm getting like this little story that's coming out. And you know what, Pisces, if you really hate Mondays, it might be time to just like surrender to it. Use it as a day to get things done so you don't need to worry about it for the end of the week. We have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's like a feeling, right? Page of Cups. Oh, hello, Arch. Page of Cups. We're looking at confidence. We're looking at manifestations coming, right? So also, like, we've got the Five of Wands reverse. We've got the Four of Swords here for you. Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse, and the Star at the end. So I'm just like, I'm reading this story unfolding right here and having a look at the bottom card too. I was just like, okay, you got to switch it up a little bit. Flip the script is like the first thing that I'm reading in here, right? Yeah, and I'm not so much going by each day of the week, but by the end of the week, you're going to be feeling some pretty freaking magical crap. All right, so with this Five of Wands, a little insight into there, we've got the Two of Cups. So the beginning of the week, just make sure you're really aware of how you are projecting. There's a lot of shifting going on right now. We have the Two of Cups in the upright position here. Those tails are intertwined. They're communicating well. They're sharing well versus these two here that are a little bit in fray. So be really aware of how you are projecting, Pisces, going with the flow. Maybe some people don't like that flow. Maybe you're like going against your natural flow. Four of Swords here coming in is the opportunity to just, okay, fine then, is the opportunity to just stop and rest. Have a look and see what's going on. Stop and rest. Nine of Pentacles coming in right underneath that for you is telling me, like, just stop and take a look around. You've really come along a lot farther than you think. Like those salmon that swim upstream for spawning purposes, Pisces fish, right? They make some pretty big treks. I've seen some documentaries where it's quite the feat, and then they don't actually stop to realize how far they've come. Right? And that's their life's journey. But being here with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, look at how far you've come. All right, 9P is a great opportunity to discover, you know, like you can free yourself from that cage of the little bird singing in there. We have the Chariot going on here right around midweek. There's going to be some movements emotionally. All right. King of Cups comes in the reverse position. We're going to be realizing some stuff. We're going to be letting some stuff go. Really, that last cycle is we're putting this energy, releasing it, taking that time to be in that moment, to be in that release moment and letting it happen. So there is a lot of movement. There is a lot of emotional energy coming in. What's this that fell out here? Eight of Swords. Get the heck out of your own way. All right, we'll just leave that down there. Allow this piece to happen. Give yourself permission to stop for a moment. You know, it may not look exactly like you wanted it to, but yes, you have achieved a lot of goals. You've kicked some pretty good goals. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position, even though some of the things didn't turn out, if some of them didn't work out at all, don't let that waver your confidence. Don't think you should be in a different spot than you are right now. All right? Because there's a lot of universal energies that are like, be in this moment. Let's get here so that we can relax about that. We can relax about that. That was that. The King of Swords, where normally I feel like this is a very sort of bluntish sort of situation. This King of Swords is just like calming the F down for a little while, looking at those butterflies, like my claws are extended, but I'm still like, oh, look, there's butterflies. They're pretty. You know, so it's the, opportunity. I see opportunity a lot because we have those choices. High Priestess and the Sun in reverse. All right, you may be having those fierce moment thoughts, and you actually need to stop yourself and say, no, I'm not thinking that anymore. All right, let them flow away. Let them flow away. Flow new good thoughts in there. Voices your choices. Nice. Flow new thoughts coming in there, right? Realize you're going to have an aha moment. And when we have these dark moments, you guys, it's not that we're trying to like suppress them or anything else. When we consciously become aware of it happening, we consciously flip that script. We are in the process of learning something from that negative line of thought that comes in. We learn the release of that judgment upon ourselves, and it's probably something that we judge in other people as well, right? So having these two energies coming in, this major arcana shift, it's cool. It's cool. Don't stay there. It's cool. Where are we in moon cycles? Oh yeah, we're coming up to that last little quarter here, same as in the photo. We've got a nice bright sun coming up. So at the end here, we have the Star card and the Magician. Now, there's a lot of major arcanas going on here. A lot of major arcanas. What are we talking about? Internal movement. We're talking about things going on in that way. The Star card is like actually realizing that you've got the power. Look at this cat. I've got the power to knock that off the... knock it down. Beep, beep, beep. I've got the power to really rein in my dreams and realize what they are. In this moment right here where I felt like I didn't have any power, that's in a surrender moment as well. That's like, okay, I'm not trying to hold on to the outcome, control every moment of it. I know the universe has a purpose for me, and I trust the universe to show me these next steps. I can be afraid and do hard things because I've never been there before. So yeah, it's intimidating. All right. So once that realization has been made in your own self, we have the Magician coming in as well. Magician's like, hey, fun, fancy, free. Letting that air of magic come into your life, around you, be part of you, and let that flow within you as well. All right, that was a lot to say. The biggest part of it is that Eight of Swords right here about getting out of your own way. Getting it out of your own way. So we have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace, and mother healing is possible at this time. I feel like right here in this High Priestess Sun moment, High Priestess and Sun moment, the opportunity is right there. So when feeling that darkness and being in it, every day has a night. Well, unless you're in time zones that don't. But in theory, right? Top to bottom, yin to yang, it's all part of that fullness of the cycle. Okay, so let go of the need to be right. So Pisces, that comes to a conclusion for you today. Take what you will of it. Take what you will of it. And thank you. These cats are being funny today. They're cool cats. Cool cats. All right. Pisces, here we go. Complete. Who is next? I'm not gonna tell. Sagittarius. Fiery Sagittarius. Here we are. We're coming right up to Sagittarius season, Sagittarius time. Ooh, I feel like kitty cats are going to purr themselves right over to here. We're pulling out our Curious Creatures deck. All right, so we've got, woo, that's right, my job to do this is Sagittarius. So we're looking at the week ahead for you. Having a look with our Curious Creatures cards. We shift into Sagittarius on Tuesday, I do believe. Is it Tuesday? Sun enters Sagittarius on Tuesday, the 22nd. Ooh, interesting. All right, so you guys, we all are attracted here to this area because we share some resonance of energetic vibration. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. We are on freaking fire this week. Expect a lot of changes, expect a lot of OMGs, expect a lot of aha moments, and also expect time to yourself. All right, so here we are. We're starting off the day, or starting off the week. We've got Temperance right here. Those two came out with it. Yeah, there's a lot going on, all right? So just allow a lot of it to be. I'm getting messages for you. We've got Temperance upright. I've got the Empress upright. I've got the Hanged Man upright. Three of Cups reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. Two of Swords reverse. I don't have any Kleenex in there. Shoot. Darn it. Two of Swords reversed. All right, so with this Temperance card here, we're looking at finding balance. There's going to be big shiftings. There's a lot of big cycles that are coming to a conclusion for you right now. Allow it to come to conclusion for you. Okay? Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Swords here. Sometimes we're afraid of success because we don't know what it looks like, we don't know what to do, and we don't know what to expect. All right? Sometimes we're afraid of failure because we don't want to fail. Sometimes we're just afraid and we get in our own way, and sometimes we need to practice. All right? I can be afraid and do hard things. So with the Nine of Swords coming in, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, anything that you're worried about when it comes to what you've been working on, just brain dump it all out on a piece of paper, Even if it's petty, it doesn't matter. What we're doing that for is to regain that balance, like freedom of energy right there. We've got the Empress right here on next, and with that comes the Three of Swords. So we're looking at 2 3s here. Arch! We're looking at 2 number 3s here. 3s are, we're doing a lot of shifting. I have to look. Oh, a car's driving down the road. All right, so we do have these 2 3s coming in. We've got the Three of Swords, which is letting that heartbreak go, releasing that energy. Releasing it. Release. He's looking out the window and he can see cars down the street. And so even by coming into our own power, into our own coming into our own power, right? It is quite intimidating, and we have to release that fear as well. So it's okay, like once things start feeling good, when we start worrying about it, like, oh, okay, we're releasing that barrier, we're releasing that blockage. Okay, so this is fiery. This is going to happen fast and often right now for you. What's being asked is, we have the Hanged Man right here. New perspectives, new way of looking at things. Yeah, it's going to be awkward and clumsy at first, but it is working. And so now it's time to adapt more. More of the old things are shutting away. And that is where we feel a bit of that heartbreak with the Three of Swords. Oh my gosh, I'm realizing my own power, my own fertility. And that's leaping forward as well. So it is a definite combo feeling, right? So having this new perspective, how am I going to let it guide me now? Rather than being in chaos and worrying about it, just committing to it, surrendering to it. Making decisions knowing that you can be flexible for things that arise that are for your highest good, and being brave to make those decisions that are for your highest good. Literally, my door is locked, so I know nobody's coming in. So coming, Arch! Shh, buddy. Nobody's knocking on my door either. All right, coming in towards mid-end week, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse position. Not everybody is going to understand what you're doing. All right, not everybody's going to understand why, and it's got to be left at that. You know, like, I don't understand why he's barking, but I have to close the door and leave it at that. Yeah, there's still nobody here. There's still nobody here. Okay, so some, like, oh, where did it go? Three of Cups, here we are. And we've got Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position, so it is time for review as well. All right, Sagittarius. So while this is all happening, understanding like this Three of Swords moment, it's going to be like tidal waves coming through in that man. Like, okay, I kind of feel alone right now because I feel like nobody's getting me. And that is because of the shift. And just having a review of that, it just means sometimes like when people around us don't understand, especially important people, we have to just maybe hold our conversations about the things that they don't understand. Until they're more comfortable with it, or until we understand more about it, right? Sometimes we put a lot of pressure on other people to understand as we're going through stuff, right? Just like they put pressure on ourselves, they put pressure on us. It's a mutual thing. It's something that we do as human beings. So just recognizing that not everybody's going to understand why or what or anything. And that does disrupt others in their perceptions and placements and how they see things so that they're comfortable. But it's not your responsibility to change back. All right, it's your responsibility to be true to you. Woo! Knight of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups right here. So while it may seem like a journey that's not going to be very fun, the Knight of Wands is moving still in the forward direction. Right, so you've made these changes. It is changing your vibration. It is changing the way people resonate and the way you resonate. And there's just nothing that can change it back now. It's just like once you read a book and you've learned something, you don't really unlearn it. You store the knowledge in, and it gets like dusty. Sometimes we could forget about it or whatever, but it's still in there. Right, it's still been there. The great thing about this is the Queen of Cups moment that's happening. It's coming into the understanding of like more of who you are and what you're wanting and where you're going and everything that's encompassing this whole change right here. And I mean, like really big. This is your time. I think this next year is just going to be amazing. But really taking on that confidence of I deserve great things. I can do great things. I can be scared AF, but I can still do great stuff. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Okay, this is great. The Two of Swords comes in. King of Swords on the reverse position in the bottom of the deck as well. Two of Swords reversed. You're making these decisions. So once you make a decision, the universe works in your favor. It'll give you more things to look at. It'll give you that piece of information that you need, or that little nudge in the right way that says, oh, well, you didn't even know this existed until you got to this point. So now here we go. The awesome sauce stuff about it is the Ten of Cups. All right. So following that right path, being in alignment with what you're doing here in this cycle, in this moment, in this shift, in this energy, in this empowerment, in this holy shit, this is going to be the best year ever. We have the Ten of Cups here. Once you firmly decide that that's you, that's what you want. That's what you deserve. I deserve great things in this next year. Kind of tingly when you say it out loud. I deserve great things in this next year. Amazing, amazing. So yeah, literally, once that blindfold comes off, once the swords come down, it's just making those decisions and seeing the results of them. All right. So big breath, big changes, shifting coming in. And it is maybe even that ability to make those decisions, so where it wasn't so, oh, I love how she turned over down here. Where these oracle cards go on the spread is important to me as well. So maybe where it's like not so obvious, well, this is happening at this time. It is opening up like everything you ever wanted. So we have Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And the reason why this landed down here instead of up here is she's reinforcing that she's there with you upon this cycle change. There is a lot going on. We've got the Empress and the Three of Swords, those two threes. cycles, and changes. We have the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords reversed. Seeing that perspective and having that calming, it feels right. Like it just feels good when you feel that alignment. Okay, so it's just really awesome that she has come up in this reading for you as well. All right, Sagittarius, it's going to be an amazing next session for you. This week, it may be a little bit hectic, but absolutely give yourself time to ground in, to have a look around, having that Seven of Pentacles moment. Really, like, seriously, this red squirrel's usually going crazy, all busy, being squirrely. He's resting. He's having a look. So make sure you take that time this week, as we're shifting into those energies, to take that pause, to have a rest, and to look around, right? New perspectives, seeing what needs to be done. Then also to keep in mind, like with this temperance here, this balance, doing things the old way aren't going to get the new results that you're after. So be really aware of what new you're inputting and what old you're still doing. Okay? Beautiful. Thank you very much. All right, here. All right. Oh, do. Do. Okay, what do we have up next? Let's have a look. Oops, oh, that just landed right there. Good job. Aries, a fiery Aries. Where are we at? Here we go. Aries, here we go. Here, you know what? Aries, I'm going to use this beautiful Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck that you can't see right there. Moonchild! All right, we are, oh, there we go. Aries. Aries, yours is starting. Here we go. Let's do this. I think I'm going to reduce to 5 cards. I'm going to do it how my instinct says to do it. Yes, universe, I hear you. All right, Aries, here we are. Ooh. All right, so seriously, Aries, seriously. I wanted that with there. So we've got the crown chakra right here. Crown. We've got new vitality. Number 1. One of Wands. New vitality. Action. We have the 9 of Swords. Darkest fear. All right, so there's a lot of these cycles that are coming to conclusion in all of us right now. All right, we have the 1 of Swords. Why? Clarity of belief. And then down here at the end, we have the solar plexus chakra as well. So we're starting and ending with these 2 chakra cards. Sadness and isolation, 3 of Swords in reverse. Right here with this other 3. Again, we have these 3s coming up. Like, I don't make this stuff up. Different decks. I shuffled them. Different, but the same. I have not, but it sounds phenomenal. All right, Aries, we got some nice fiery energy going on here. So a lot of shifting again. And with these chakra cards coming in here, we're going to be feeling things from top to bottom, like solar plexus right in here. If you're noticing, like, things of instincts, I'm getting this feeling, instincts, gut feelings. Change in digestion. So we're starting off with the crown chakra. There's a lot to think about that's going on right now for you. A lot to think about. Dreams coming true. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse position. All right, so here we are. We're looking at maybe things aren't turning out exactly how you want them to. Maybe things have progressed so far that is a completely different outcome than you started off with. So having a look at this, like, there's a lot of, this isn't exactly what I wanted, kind of close, but not quite exactly. Also, I have the feeling here with the crown chakra, because I am tingling up here right now, is you're going to be receiving these messages, like literally tingling, tingling, tingling. And so, whew, the message for me there is don't try too hard. Relax. That big breath right there is just that relaxed breath, okay? Let that flow. We can't control how we're receiving messages. We can connect with it. If that makes sense, just take that breath. Trust your intuition more. Okay, there's exercises to do. There's time for that. But at the moment in time, when we're practicing, when we're connecting, when we're meditating, release more. Okay? Release that fiery energy. We have new vitality here. One of Wands. That's why it sounds so funny. It's like the Ace of Wands. Yes, I know that. One of Wands right here. So what this is a new vitality. Once we release that, there's a whole other thing that opens up. I guess I'm like this, everything's opening up this week. Be aware of it. We're shifting energies as well. What is it on Tuesday? The sun enters Sagittarius time, right? New vitality. We've got Two of Swords, refusing to see. Yes, you are wonderful and capable and deserving of beautiful, wonderful things. Relax. Allow the softness to come in, okay? Be softer with yourself. Softness. Two of Swords, refusing to see. Put the guard down. Let it down. It's okay to be a little vulnerable. There's more power in that. Believe it. I can't even say believe it or not, but there's more power in being that little bit more vulnerable. It's okay if you kind of like don't get it right the exact first time. Try again. All right, taking the blindfold off, releasing, trusting more, trusting yourself more. Nine of Swords, darkest fears coming in. I think these two are hand in hand right now too, because there's magic all around you, but you have to trust in yourself. You are worthy, you are capable, you are willing. Right? Connecting with the universe. Yes, universe, I'm willing to receive these messages. All right. Darkest fears coming in. The Nine of Swords. Sacral chakra here as well. This is second chakra. So down low, we're thinking like, ooh, getting some grounding, getting some firm belief in who you are, right? Oh, finding that guy, getting this feeling of grounding. And if you aren't feeling very grounded, do something that makes you feel very grounded. Try listening to some just meditative music, some sound bowl clearing, right? Let that energy be let go. If you need to sing badly at the top of your lungs, do it. Another thing to pay attention to is like if you're antsy, if you're like feeling like disturbances in this area with the energy, have a look at what you're putting in there. I am so grateful that I'm nourishing my body with this. I'm so grateful that with nourishment, I get clarity because I can think clearer. I can be more open-minded. All right. So this is just like, for me, is a real feeling of grounding. And don't be afraid of who you are on the inside either. All right. A lot of us have a projection that we put out because we're very guarded about who we are on the inside. But this Nine of Swords comes in, darkest fears. And it's like, you are very lovable, including your darkest fears. And so when I get the Nine of Swords in a reading, it's a brain dump. What are you worried about? Write it down on paper for yourself. Write it down. Get it out of that energy space of your body. Write it down on a piece of paper so that you can be like, okay, I see this. I witness this. I know this is just personal fears right now. I can deal with this, this, and this. This is something I actually need to deal with. This is something I've made up in my own head. And trust me, when I brain dump, it's just that it's an amazing freeing feeling. And that vulnerability is such an amazing freeing feeling as well. And you don't need to share that with anyone. Crumple it out, burn it outside, take care of it in any way that you need to. Rip it to a million little shreds and throw it in the air like confetti because you're done with it. However that completion needs to happen for you, make it happen in that way. And that is vulnerability. That is where we gain our control. That is where we gain our energy. That is where we gain that confidence. All right. With that, we have clarity of belief. We have 2 ones here. So there's a lot of shifting, a lot of belief shifting, a lot of self-belief shifting as well. Ace of Swords, this one, it's just like cutting through the bullshit. All right. There's no sugarcoating or anything. Like this transition is pretty major and it's pretty empowering. Like this new vitality is there, is yours, these beautiful, bright colors in life. Things become more colorful. Things become clearer sounding. Things taste better. Things feel better. People are better. And that's part of this shifting that's happening. Ooh. Oh, okay. Good question. So here we're finishing off with the solar plexus chakra. Oh, clarity of belief. Let's have a look. 8 of Swords reversed. I love this combo for you. We're going to clarity of belief, right? That 8 of Swords upright, or Ace of Swords upright. Cutting through. New truths being revealed. Cutting through old things. We've got the 8 of Swords, helpless and hopeless in the reverse position. Once that new truth is revealed, once you discuss that with yourself, all right, you're out of your own way. It's not muddling your area. It's not getting in your way. It's not causing blockages. That energy is flowing again for you. All right, that's awesome. So here we are into the solar plexus. I'm feeling better. I can eat better. I can breathe better. I'm not so like pained in the middle of my body anymore because that energy is moving. All right, also make sure you move your body. Make that energy move. 3 of Swords here in the reverse position. I love it when it goes hand in hand with 8 of Swords. The swords are falling away. The swords are falling out of the heart. This is a true healing. This is like the rawness of healing. I'm healing in the pit of my being, in the pit of my stomach. And it really is a freeing feeling in the belly when we allow that energy to move around. All right, insight here is 7 of Cups reversed, daydreams and decisions. This is going to happen. Ooh, we have 9 of Cups reversed at the beginning. This is going to happen because new things are going to draw your attention. All right, we've realized a lot of these fantasy things with the 7 of Cups. It's a fantasy card. And so we've realized a lot of these things and let a lot of the magic come in. But towards the end of this experience, we're going to discover new things we didn't know existed until we had this experience. There's a couple of different ways, Moonchild. All right, we've got Mary Magdalene here. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call and don't let anything stop you. And here she rests upon these 2 cards right here. Ooh, and she is a great teacher of self-discovery and self-worth. I have recently fallen absolutely head over heels with her and admire her for her no BS sort of guidance. So when she falls on the Ace of Swords right there, it's really a beautiful sign that yes, you are on the right path and just keep going with that. Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, read the instruction cards, the instructions that come with your deck to see what the intention is of how them being used. But a lot of readers will read major arcana for love, for personal journey, for helping somebody else along their own personal journey, for a framework, for journal prompts, for spiritual guidance prompts, and for life lesson prompts. A quick few different reasons. All right, thank you, Aries. Where are we now? Gemini. You get this deck. All right, Gemini, here we go. My tea is so hot and I want to drink it. I'm like, oh, I need to have a drink. My tea is hot. I wonder if I put that up on something, if you could see it better. But we're in Gemini mode right now. All right. Knight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Five of Swords reverse. King of Swords and the Hanged Man. All right. Don't start anything brand new until the other things have completed first. Overall message here. So with the Knight of Wands, actually this Knight is looking over at this direction. We have the Fool 2.0. There's actually two Fools in this deck. The Fool 2.0 is in the reverse position, which means like the completion hasn't really completed yet for you, Gemini. So we have the Knight of Wands that's sitting here. We're looking in this direction. We're like, okay, what actions need to be released that are no longer needed? Have some insight in here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, what do you keep doing out of habit? And is it working towards your future, or is it just you're doing it because it's habit? Yeah, that's about it. So there's a habit that needs to be stopped. Come to a conclusion before things are allowed to move forward. So especially if you're feeling stuck right now, like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing everything right. I'm going over the motions. Maybe there's not enough passion in that motion anymore. Maybe there's just like, okay, let's have a look at the whys behind things as well. What are we repeating right now? What are we repeating right now that needs to release? Nine of Swords. I don't want to let anything go because I need it all. But at the same time, when the Nine of Swords comes in, you don't need all that confusion in the heads. Do we have this one again? Yeah, we do. Look at how fast it happens. All right, so the Nine of Swords comes in. Write that all down on a list. Brain dump it. Brain dump it. Temperance in the reverse position. Brain dump it and regain that balance. All right, Temperance talks to us about the inner balance. Where are we off a little bit? All right, are we off a little bit because we're working on moving forward and releasing like certain things? Energies are flowing in different ways now, right? So having a look at that. And I know there's a lot of duality in Gemini, right? So don't over contemplate it too much. Okay, this is also a reminder, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Five of Swords in the reverse position here, right in midweek timing. We have this like calming and this reduction. That's all I can say is a reduction right now. It's snowing. The Empress in the reverse position is a reminder of not letting yourself reduce to other people. I'm getting that reining it in. Like the rope is pulling in. Reining it in, bringing back your rope, reining it in. Things are going to calm down. Things are going to calm down. And it's like, oh, there's a little tiny sword in this broom. But the broom is just like, yeah, no big deal, right? The Empress in the reverse position is just a reminder to like grab a hold of your own personal time, your own personal space, your own right there. You know what? This is my chair. I'm going to sit here. Things bloom around me. Everything is wonderful. And I'm going to sit here and find something that's freaking wonderful. All right. So having a look at that, just letting that sort of chaos come to a conclusion. Stay over there. King of Swords in the reverse position as well. Like literally the shit is calming down. Once this Nine of Swords happens, it just calms down. And it's almost like, hello, echo, echo, echo. But it's okay. Because now there's time to, think, which sometimes may come across as not okay because it causes us to feel. But at the same time, it is okay because once we recognize those feelings, we're not harboring them down anymore. We can release them and then we can like move along. Okay, so what I just said, yeah, the Three of Swords comes in. It's about the releasing of those feelings. This King of Swords is like, okay, yeah, that echo time. We have this time to release this stuff. Now we've been too busy to deal with the stuff. All right, now's the time to deal with it. King of Swords has calmed down. The Five of Swords in the reverse. We've had that brain dump. We know that we have lots to give. We can do a lot of things. All right. It's just prioritizing right now. And that Three of Swords coming in is just, I don't even want to say it's like heartbreak right now, but it is, because it's releasing all that extras and actually having to like be in the now right now to get to the next level, right? This is why this isn't happening right now, is because of this. Okay, yeah, actually things have calmed down. Things have like, so that needs to be recognized, released. Hangman comes in with a new perspective. Yeah, we're here looking around going, okay, now what? Yeah, I'm done. Well, if that's what's happening right now, it's not quite done. Because as soon as that is, the timing is ready to flip over, the king's like, yeah, here, I'll show you the way. So this hangman time is a very big reminder to not rush it. Don't rush that Three of Swords moment. This is actually like calling for you to sit in that moment. And then it can be released. And it's something that's, you know, that Nine of Swords is going to help start releasing. And then the finishing is just going to happen. Such a pretty snowfall out there. Cloak of Wisdom, Kuthumi. You already know the answers you seek and trust what you know. And that came in with the Three of Swords as well. So with this realization, I think it's just about permission. Like you're allowed to shift your permission, your position on it. All right, Geminis, what a gorgeous reading. Be prepared for it though this week. Like have the heads up that, hey, you know what? I'm coming to a conclusion of a cycle, and there it is. There it is. Yeah, or the Temperance tipped out again right there. Make sure that things are in balance too, right? Like allow it to happen. If you find yourself, I don't have time for this, that's not really allowing it to happen. You need to make that time for it. Man, my tea is still really hot. Okay, who do we have up next? Ooh. Libras, you are up next. Here we go. Nice fun reading for Libras, looking at the week ahead. What are we looking at? Looks like we're doing a lot of energy reading right now. A lot of heads up reading. Here we are, Libras. Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Justice on the reverse, the Empress on reverse. Give you another one, the Magician. All right, you guys, like, I'm not even making this stuff up when I say, hey. Another one, 9 of Swords. Strength reversed on the bottom of the deck. You have the strength to make it through things. Quit try to balance it out, okay? The Nine of Swords right here. Again, I've said this already. We have the Empress in the reverse position. The Emperor, pardon me. All right, so brain dump it out. The old ways aren't working right now. Brain dump it out. Put it on a piece of paper. You guys, there comes times where we have to get it out. Put it on a piece of paper. Take your responsibility for what is in your mind. Put it on a piece of paper. Write it all out, no matter how petty it is. All right, I've said that 5 times now. I love it when they all line up. The reason is a cycle is coming to a conclusion for you. We have a sun moving into another astrological sign this week. There's a lot of shifting, guys. There's a lot of shifting. All right, so letting it happen, that 10 of Swords moment where it may be a little bit painful. Ooh, we have the Knight of Wands here going, yeah, we can work through it. Find fun things to do. Find fun things to do to bring back that spark, to rekindle it. Do you need to sit and color in a coloring book? Play with some Legos. Blow some bubbles. Kick some snow around. Let this come to a conclusion, but have some fun with it, right? It doesn't, when we have cycles coming to conclusions, they all don't need to be like heavy shifts of like, ooh, I'm having this spiritual awakening right now. This is one of those littler cycles. We have 2 of Pentacles coming in here. So once that 10 of Swords has happened, there's a calmness. There's a more playful sense. Like we can look at this kitty here, looking at those 2 Pentacles. There's more of a playful sense to things that are going on. More insight. We have the Ace of Pentacles here with that. It's supporting that insight. It's just supporting that new, okay, we have a new calming, a new looking at things. Things are good. We're right here. Justice in the reverse position towards the end of the week here, Libras. But don't worry about that. We've got a little imbalance happening. But that's because it's like, oh, I'm so calm, I'm so calm. Wait, opportunity to choose how I react to something. Eight of Swords coming in here, getting out of your own way. So again, when something brings us a little bit of unbalance, when we have a bit of a speed bump or a challenge that comes across our path, we have the opportunity to act or react. All right. When we choose to act, we can look at this problem and be like, okay, what needs to be done to solve it? When we react, you're like, oh my God, there's a problem. I'm in crisis mode. And I'm not Libra here. So being aware of where that action or reaction mode comes in is going to give you the opportunity to gain that power. All right. Empress in the reverse position, it's like, okay, get out of your own way. You actually have more power than you think you do. So by making that conscious decision, by going, okay, you know what? This is a road of a speed bump. That's a conscious decision. That's empowering. Okay, now I can choose how I think about it, even though I'm panicking on the inside right now because that's my first instinct. I'm going to walk through this. Empowerment. Okay, I'm still panicking, but I'm looking for solutions instead of going right to freaking out. Yep. Hey, Kat. And Sagittarius is at 1345. So scroll back. I've tried to put them in there. So all these little tiny steps is the empowering part of the Empress right there. Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Oh, yeah. Once those little tiny steps start, you're through. You're there. You're on your way. Those little tiny steps are what create that magic in the air. There's magic in the air. And that's really where that magic feeling of empowerment comes from. That's where a new sign of strength comes. That's what we're looking at right here for you, Libras. Love it. We've got the Two of Cups coming in too at the end. So there's a new way of talking, a new way of being that comes in with the end of the week. And you know what? This week, I think a lot of people are going to feel like, wow, this was 7 days. It felt more like 2 or 3 months. You know, like I just feel like that's coming in this shift where people are like, damn, that was a shift. I felt that one. All right, so here we are. We've got Krishna devotion, devoting to yourself. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. Yeah, get out of your own way with the Eight of Swords right there. Lots of new things coming with this new cycle for you, Libra. So many wonderful things. So if you find yourself like over worrying, say, yeah, but what if it goes right? All right. What if it goes well? What if you like it? All right, so there we are, Libras. That's your reading today with me. Thank you, thank you. Love it, love it. I'm going to bring these guys back for whoever comes up next. Ha 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 ha! Scorpio. Love reading for Scorpio. 5339. All right, Scorpio, here we go, here we go. So this is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. And I find this one just kind of like it gets into the pieces. Into the pieces. Into the pieces. Oh. You're welcome. Do you find that resonated a bit? All right, Scorpio. Here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. Shit balls. All right, Scorpio, there's a big week ahead for you. Like, there's a lot of shedding that's been done. Also speaking from personal experience, like I've been shedding like crazy and also welcoming. So here we are. We've got 8, control. Releasing that control, like it was really, really surrendering into the position, really surrendering to the situation, right? Ooh, 5 of Wands in the reverse position. By surrendering that control, Scorpio, it calms the chaos. All right, all that shit, all that chaos that's been happening calms down when you release control of the situation. All right, we have 17 coming in here. These are major arcanas. 17, lead, number 4. We've got the 9 of Wands coming in, 5 of Swords, and 6 of Wands at the end here. So there's a whole shift going on. Again, Sun is moving into Sagittarius, right? So everybody is going to be feeling this shift. So I really think this is a heads up. Yeah, I kind of felt that lately too. So this is a good heads up, like relaxing, giving in. We've got healing, and there's a lot. Oh shit. There's a lot of healing that's going on. And so Scorpios, we have trust in the reverse position as well. Back to the Fool card. Not a new thing going on right now. Again, we're healing old wounds. All right, so this is anything new. This is stuff that you've been stuffing down for years, but it's actually the universe calling you out on your shit and just asking you to release it. Let the past, release the guilt, shame, and blame, and let it go. Not a time of new cycles, but there is a lot of personal challenges going on right now. A lot of challenging how you think, how you speak, how you act. You know, like there's a lot going on. We have number 4, lead right here. So what is it that you're leading with? Where can that passion be used correctly for alchemizing, for empowerment, for making changes in you and others' lives? By leading by example, other people follow, right? Like, you know, you're proof, you walk your talk, you do the things you say you're going to do, you do lead by example, right? And people are noticing. We have the 2 of Cups coming together here with that lead card. And again, people are noticing. How did you do that? How did that work for you? What was your experience doing that? And those are things, Scorpio, that you really need to think about, how you're talking, how we're doing things, right? Because it's not, again, releasing guilt, shame, blame, welcoming that in, opening up for the possibilities and the opportunities. So we have the 9 of Wands right here. This is the getting through it card. You're almost there. You know, taking that rest, learning actually how to rest and not be so aggressive and assertive. Yeah, those are absolutely necessary at times, but making sure that that leadership in the assertiveness, right? Are you leading in the right direction? Are you just running into a wall? Standing there in a video game running into a wall because you fell asleep on your keyboard. Again, nurture number 3, the Empress in the reverse position, nurture number 3 in reverse. A lot of major arcanas going on, a lot of big shifting, deep soul touching, shifting. You know, allow yourself to be nurtured by nature, by yourself. And if you need to hear those words, tell them to yourself, right? Be kind to yourself. Understand that you can nurture in every way that you ever needed it. That's your self-talk. That's your right. You get to nurture yourself. Nobody can ever take that away from you. This is what you can give to yourself. All right, I love it. We have the 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, believe and succeed, and the 5 of Swords, win or lose. So you know what? Win or lose, you have the choice. You can look at it as an opportunity that, oh my God, I'm such a big loser. Or you can take the opportunity of, hey, you know what? It was an opportunity to learn, and I gained so much from that. It's okay that I came last. It's okay that I'm not first, right? And that, you know what, Scorpio? It is okay you're not first. There's other people in the race. It's cool. So believe to succeed in yourself. Win or lose, it's your belief that gets you to that success point. Strengthening bonds, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so these are an opportunity to strengthen bonds with yourself in that grounding area, strengthening bonds with spirit. Know that your spirit guides are around and that they are to help you. Your angels are there to help you, and all you need to do is ask. Another thing, right? Like, yes, angels, I'm open to your guidance. Please help me. I love that. 5 of Swords and 6 of Wands for you, Scorpios. Win or lose, whatever you believe, you succeed, right? Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay. And that's even with yourself. That's with yourself. Speak up and be heard, I think, really talks about communication with the divine and with your higher powers, with your higher self. All right, Scorpio, thank you. All right, thank you, Scorpios. I need some water. Flow, 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 flow. Thank you guys for being here. I know I don't normally do Saturdays, but these Tarotscopes are a lot of fun. Ooh, Virgos. Virgo, you are up next. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And the great thing about these is that we can come back to them too. So pretty amazing. This is your sun sign. Nice. It's fun doing them randomly too with these Zodiac cards. All right, here we are, Virgo. All right, Virgo, so here we have the 6 of Swords, 10 Swords reversed, 10 Pentacles upright, Death, Magician, and that one's just there for the end because that wanted to be there. Ace of Pentacles on the reverse position. Get rid of the old stuff before going into the new stuff. All right, that's just the basis going on. Slow and steady wins the race here. 6 of Swords talks about moving away from things, a little bit of emotional still attachment to it. Still a little bit of emotional attachment to it, but slow and steady does win the race sometimes. We have the 5 of Wands. All right, slowing down, reducing the friction, deep breath coming in, making it not such a balancing act, but give yourself credit for those little steps along the way. Okay, Virgos. 10 of Swords here in the reverse position. The cycle isn't quite done yet. There is some coming into your own confidence that's going to be happening right away. Right away. Ooh, that fell out. Queen of Cups here is that confidence in our own vulnerability. Right? So there's going to be a little bit of an opening. And it does kind of need to be open to let that light come shining in so that reflective light can come shining out. So yeah, in this whole like sun moving, we're going through and experiencing these cycles coming on. With that opening comes the 10 of Pentacles. We do have 2 10s here. I will tell you, the Death card right here is next. So new cycles, new things coming in. Not new, all. That might not be exactly how you wanted to happen. Anyways, we'll get there. 10 of Pentacles comes in, and it is that feeling of abundance. It is that, okay, I feel good about this. I feel great about this. Knight of Swords. I love this one. She's on this and she's riding forward with the sword going. We've got this beautiful feathery bird. We're on top of the clouds. So really moving that feeling of happiness, that purpose of happiness is going forward. Like a new sense of being almost. That vulnerability here, that Queen of Cups moment really opens it up. Death card comes in towards end of the week, and it's that recognition that doing it. And you know what? That sometimes we just have to have that moment where we're like, okay, I understand this is the end of a cycle, and I'm prepared to let that cycle come to completion. So with the 3P on the bottom card here, more insight, is it's not something that's coming from outside sources, but it's something like within your own heart here that is realized, that is surrendered to. It's almost like you surrendered to yourself, giving yourself permission. Well, hi, welcome back. Well, big love to you. So while it may feel, like the magic isn't there, this is new stuff coming in. And it's about realizing the new stuff, right? So being open to it, welcoming it in, calming down old expectations of what to expect. All right, so allowing new things to come right at you. This is coming from the other side here. Let's see what... 9 of Cups. No wonder that wanted to be right there. Geesh. All right, so coming right at you from this future moment, we do have the 9 of Cups, and those are wishes come true. All right. Yes. So not anything totally new going on, but it's about finding that magic and allowing that in to make wishes come true. Ace of Pentacles is like, there's things happening, but it's not anything new right now. We've got Archangel Michael coming in. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand alone. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So surrendering concerns and allowing miracles to occur come in with this Magician reverse card. And that 9 of Cups is giving yourself permission to allow these miracles to occur. Yay, Virgos. That's a hot reading. Beauty. Nice. Oh yeah, I do look at the bottom of the deck. I totally do, yeah. All right, up next we've got the Cat Tarot here. Catterday. And up next we've got Capricorn. Lovely. Oops. Why? I like to look over at the bottom of the deck. Because sometimes it comes out as really underlying sort of an overview, a hint of energy at the bottom. Sometimes it just reaffirms things that are going on during the reading, like throughout the reading. And it really represents what your instinct tells you. Sometimes I don't look at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes I let it be. Sometimes I do for my own curiosity. You know, because yeah, like every one of the cards represents a step in our journey, right? So kind of like inside at the bottom of the deck. It's totally up to you. Like I said, I do sometimes and I don't other times. So there's that. What feels comfortable to you? And then when you do it, why do you do it? Right? All right, here we are, Capricorns. We've got things going on for you. I could have told you what was on the bottom of that deck that time, but that's okay. Cappies, we've got 8 Wands reversed, Lovers reversed, 9 Cups reversed, the Hierophant. We've got the Hermit and the King of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, it doesn't matter what reading I'm doing. So here we are, Capricorns, 8 of Wands reversed, calming down. Look at this cute little kitty getting ready to jump into that pile of leaves in the upside down position. Getting ready for something big to come your way. We have the Sun in the reverse time. Getting ready for something big to come your way. I still have that to say. Getting ready for something big to come your way, but it's not in the sun time. So maybe like some nighttime news. Realizations. All right, we have the Lovers card coming in the reverse position. Maybe you have an aha moment about how you feel about yourself. All right, and maybe that moment is just like, okay, I need to be kinder to myself. Maybe you have that aha moment of maybe things need to change. And sometimes when we don't want to feel a certain way anymore, we need help to change that. We have the Five of Swords right here underneath the Lovers. So if there is a little bit of conflict going on right now, whether it be with yourself, with another, give yourself permission to allow change to happen. You know, we all evolve. We all evolve. Nine of Cups on the reverse position. It may not look like what you're wanting it to, but when we get Nine of Cups reversed, like throw those cups in the dishwasher. Sometimes they need to be washed out of all that little cat food in order to be filled up with new stuff that we have yet to experience. All right, we don't want to put new fresh food into old stale bowls, right? So sometimes we do have to have our dreams, you know, sort of changed a little bit. So we have the opportunity to change our goals a little bit. It's still snowing out there. We have the Hierophant right here. Felicia, hello. Buddy Blue, hello. We have the Hierophant here coming in. There's new rules that need to be had. Like, you know, having a look at how things are done and the why of doing them. All right, Capricorn, why? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I wanting to change it? What can I do to change it? What can be done to change it? Sometimes it's outside of the normal. But that Nine of Wands coming in again, we have this in our reading. We're looking at having that we're almost there. So asking these questions, because you know what? If we don't want to feel this way anymore, something has to change. And that something has to be your choice to change. We have the Hermit card right here, as well as the Page of Wands. All right, time for you to come out of your shelf, off of your shelf. You do have more power in your own being than you're giving yourself credit for. And by not giving yourself credit for that, you're giving it away. And just maybe just floating off. You know, so after discovering new rules and whatnot that work for you, you know, you're allowed to be sheltered. You're allowed to be kept safe. And that's up to you. But keep that fun and playfulness with it. It doesn't need to be a big, I'm going through a change, so it all has to be serious right now. I'm going through a change. Let's do something fun. No, I have not done Leo yet. So right here at the end, we have the King of Swords. This is letting down a guard, letting down that need to be sort of headstrong and going through it and just head first. Taking that breath, letting things go with the flow. You know, we've done some new things. We have another page right in here. There's a lot of young energy that's coming out, but just give it a try. All right, even if it's taking advice from a younger person, sometimes we just need to watch children play to understand that childlike wonder of giving zero fucks about what anybody thinks about what you're doing right now. It's making you happy. So the Page of Swords in the reverse position, trust your instincts, trust your own ideas, and that you are totally capable of doing this shift, right? So allowing it to happen, staying out of our own way, facing our own fears. We have Kali Ma here. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. All right, trusting yourself, Capricorn. You've got this. You can do this. These changes are coming for a lot of people, right? So we've got that sun shifting. We're moving into new zones. So allowing these things to happen. I'm really glad I did this today because having this heads up, I'm just like, woo, okay. Nice. We have the Ten of Wands that's just here all of a sudden in upright in the middle of the deck. And so be aware of how much you're taking on right now as well. Okay, a little side note. My ears are going off. There's messages. All right, up next we have Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, do 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 do, bloop. All right, Taurus, here is a heads up for the week. Aw, thank you. I'm enjoying it as well. A lot of fun. All right, Taurus, here we are. The Emperor, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen reversed, and the Devil. All right, Taurus. Again, we have a lot of changes this week coming in. A lot of changes. How many similarities? How many different decks? Two of Cups on the bottom. Overall, really pay attention to how you're talking to yourself. All right, so we have the Emperor here. Top card. How did that happen? Okay, that happened like that. We have the Emperor here, top card, and we have the Death card in reverse. A lot of major arcana is coming in talking about personal journey, what's going on with ourselves. I will mention we also have the Devil card at the end of this. All right, Taurus, I feel a little bad right now. You know, having this heads up right now. Oh, right now. Everything's right now. Have a heads up. You're going through a cycle. There's a lot of people going through a cycle right now. So things need to change. The Emperor comes in where traditional things may not necessarily be what works. We've got the Walrus, Cuckoo Cuckoo right there. And the Death card in reverse. There is movement on the horizon. So once you have this moment with yourself, deciding what is going on. Ooh, we have the Eight of Wands running towards the future. So once you've made that decision, the Chariot is on the move. Oh, look at the camels looking at this iguana running. So there's going to be a lot of things that come out of it. A lot of freedom, a lot of, wow, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Not I have to, not I might, but I can do this. Erica! So up next here, Taurus, we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords right here too. New beginnings right on your way. Balance card, we've got Justice. All right, again, major arcana coming in. Finding that balance. There's new things. Allowing goodness in. I am worthy of good things. I allow good things to come to me. Cut through the bullshit and come to me. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords reveals truth. So we have the Sun in the reverse position here as well. Another major arcana coming in for you, Taurus. What is your truth? What is your why behind what you do things? And we have to ask ourselves these hard questions sometimes. You know, what front are we putting on? What are we doing that we can cut through to bring the sunshine back? Where can we root our happiness in? Queen of Swords comes in and it's like, all right, just let the guard down. Stop cutting things away. Stop cutting things out. Actually, like, stop and have a look at things. The Hermit card in the reverse position. Again, another major arcana. Is you got to come out into the world sometimes and be of it. Be part of it. All right. Yay! Yay, Erica! Congratulations! Thank you for sharing great news with us. Oh, high five. That's awesome. All right, Taurus. So you got to come out of it. You got to come out of your shell a little bit. Let things fall away. Okay. We have the Devil here with the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Don't fall back into old ways because it's easy. This is something that you need to work towards. Slow and steady wins the race. Having a look. You know how industrious a beaver is actually on the, not just on the outside, but doing all that underneath work too. All right. They're very industrious. So don't fall into old ways because they're easier or they're familiar. All right. Easier or familiar. What's our end card here? The Empress. Oh, again, the Empress visits us. Regaining that personal power. You are a very fertile person. Energy, abundance. Things can go your way. And so not falling back into that old ways. Letting these new ways guide forward. New conversation towards yourself. New learnings. New welcoming. New beliefs. New belongings. All right, it's all coming for you. Oh, Erica, I'm so happy for you. All right, Taurus, here we are. Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Don't fall back to it. All right, and this Empress finishes us off with this reading right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I know sometimes it could be a little hard as we go forward into things, hard forwards into things, trying to make things work, right? And sometimes we just have to stop trying and let things work. All right. Just giving it a really good mix-up because, you know, same cards coming out. Drink time. Drink time. Leo, here we are, Leo. This is for you. I'm going to use the cat one. Leo. Beautiful. Let's write that again. 2100. There we go. All right, and as soon as this processes, you guys, I will be able to get those timestamps in. Leo, 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 here we go. This is for you, for you. We'll just mix these up a little bit more, too. I am so happy for you. That is wonderful, wonderful. Yay. All right, Leo, here we are. Ooh, Leos, these kitties. Now the 5 of Swords, 3 Pentacles reversed, the Star, 8 of Wands, and 3 of Swords reversed. Healing, healing, healing on the way. 2 of Pentacles. There will be calmness coming your way. Wow. All right, Leos, 5 of Swords. Oh, you're so sweet. All right, 5 of Swords here, Leos. So what we've got going on is like there may be a conflict or a feeling of conflict that you just don't want anymore. The 6 of Swords is making that way forward. Okay, recognizing that there is a conflict, not wanting to feel this way anymore, you know, maybe feeling a little scratchy, but it is time. It is time to make these changes, to make that submission even. You know, like, it's okay to do things on your own. It's okay to do things with friends. We have 3P in the reverse position though. So this is a time of like looking within and understanding that you have that power to do these things on your own. You can do this. And it really is about self-discovery right now, you guys. You've seen through all these signs, we have these cycles coming to conclusion. We have these energies that are coming to a surface. All right, 3P and the 9 of Cups. It may feel like everything is emptying out, but as we shift and progress, we do need to empty out our wish cups because then we can throw them in the dishwasher, clean them up, get them all ready for that next nourishing bit to come in and fill our cups, right? So finding it in ourselves, and you know that cheesy phrase, you have it within you, you know what you need to do. And it really is cheesy, but it really is true. Okay, so here in the next step, we have the Star card. When you wish upon a star, you realize that power. You can put that power into the universe. The universe conspires to work with you, right? And it's just when we really put that emotion into it and really believe in it, that power comes to you. You have choices. This cat star card is all about those choices, Leo. Chariot right here, lots of big movements coming through on personal levels in all signs. So whether this is mainstream or side reel that you're following right now, this is just letting you know that there are a lot of shifts. Ooh, hello. A lot of shifts coming to you right now in the opportunity. We have the Eight of Wands here. Roar! Take those opportunities. You have the time. You have the energy right now. And this is the chance for like new things to be known, new things to come to fruition for you. Once you get to this point, you're going to have exposure to new things that you didn't know existed. I know I've said this a lot, but when we get to points of our growth, we do learn about new things that exist. And it's like, I didn't know that existed until I got here. Right? And then that knowledge became available. That knowledge became visual from the universe. Here we have the Emperor showing up again. And I've got new rules, all right? Anytime I'm seeing the Hierophant or the Emperor right now, it's like, maybe these traditional things and these traditional ways just aren't working right now. So thinking outside the box, doing something a little different. The 4 is also half of 8. All right, so if you're paying attention to numbers as well, I feel like I'm yelling now. If you pay attention to numbers as well, you know, what can we reduce? What can we reduce in there? Reduce the amount of rules on yourself. All right, rawr. With reduction of the amount of rules, why do you have that rule on yourself? We start the healing process. We have the 3 of Swords in the reverse position. All right, so when we start asking ourselves why we do things, we allow things to open up to let healing in, right? So why are we guarded in this subject? Why are we triggered in this subject? Why do I feel fierce today and not tomorrow? Why did I feel fierce today and not yesterday? Right? So that when we incorporate the question why into things, the world opens up. So just to let you know, like it will feel like the world is falling apart while the world is opening up, because both are true. And I wish that I can say it's all pretty and butterflies and cupcakes at all times, but it's not. We have these feels, we have these cries, we have these things, we have these roars, we have these emotions so that we can recognize them and feel them. And then once we feel them, we're alchemizing them into things that are better for us. Why do we feel this? And that question why right there. 2p on the bottom of the deck. It will calm down and you will find that moment that the world starts to feel coming back together. All right. So healing opens up our world. It doesn't close it up. Healing opens up our world. Ooh, all right, Leos, here we are. Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Here we go. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, the why. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. And that is most definitely where healing comes. And when we become in alignment and speaking our truth, things really smooth out. All right. Leos, what a beautiful, beautiful reading. What do you think? That's pretty exciting, like, for me to see all these kittens and cats come out for the Leo reading. That green deck is coming out next, or what are we going to use it? What are we going to use it for? It looks like we have 2 readings left. You know, when I'm receiving messages from the universe for you, I get sounds in my ear, and I have sounds in my ear coming through. So we're going to pull out this deck right here. We're going to give it a shuffle. It's still snowing outside. It's so pretty. All right, who do we have up? We've got Aquarius. Aquarius going with the flow. Here with the love, Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Aquarius, we start. Oh, thanks for the roses, beautiful. Aquarius, here we go, here we go. Love it. All right, Aquarius. 7p reverse, 4 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Coming together, and one more, third eye chakra. All right. These cards are amazing. Okay. Lovely, lovely insights. So the end of it, third eye chakra right there. If you're feeling like tinglies anytime in your forehead, in that area, that is your intuition. That is your senses. Understand that that is the universe working with you. Okay? Universe working with you. So we have 7P in the reverse position starting off, awaiting results. All right. Having that look around, review time, I believe, has come to a conclusion. Oh, yeah. We're looking at nurture here. 3 in the major arcana, the Empress, nurture. So we're looking at what can look forward into nurturing. New ways to nurture, new things are going to come forward in that looking. The awaiting results right now, the 7P, this person standing here is looking forward at this reading. All right, so looking forward this week, we're looking at opportunity beckons, the 4 of Cups. So sometimes where we don't feel like there's opportunity, we have the 4 of Cups. We have number 5 in the major arcana, teach. All right, so here we are, absolutely unfolding this story. We have opportunity beckons, we have teach, we have nurture, we have ways to do this. So we have the 6 of Wands coming in next, believe and succeed. Sacral chakra in the reverse position as well. Make sure you're keeping grounding through this because it is going to be emotional coming into this new step. All right, so keeping grounding, reaffirming with affirmations. Reaffirmations, maybe? Believe and succeed. We have the 4 of Swords here, right after that 6 of Wands. This is actually a really beautiful 4 of Swords card. Having a look at that, trusting your divine self, just breathe. So anytime anything feels overwhelming, we can just have a breath. You know what? I asked for this. I asked to be here. And I know that I will receive the knowledge that I need to make the best of this. All right. Daydreams and decisions. 7 of Cups in the reverse position. New things are going to fill your cup. New things are going to come of this. Where once it was a daydream is now a reality. And so that shift too also is pretty big. It's pretty major when you're actually like, wow, I created this with the universe. This is what I've asked for. And here it is. All right. Coming together, the 2 of Cups. New communications. We have this in the reverse position. New communications, new flowings. I have new flowings coming in. What do we have? Insight into this? Darkest fears, 9 of Swords. New flowings, of course, 9 of Swords in the reverse position. Those swords and those worries are all falling away, Aquarius. Those swords and worries are all falling away. All right, trusting your instinct. We have that chakra coming in. 5P in the reverse position, feeling alone. Well, not anymore. All right, you have that feeling of stability. You have that feeling of knowing. You have that feeling of, okay, I feel things are going to be okay. Yeah, that feeling of the third eye chakra right there, that feeling of just knowing, that trusting your intuition. You know, this feeling is just an affirmation. This whole experience is an affirmation saying yes, 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 yes. All right, so here we are, White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit comes in with you. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. All right, so anything is possible for you. This is just a big old yes, yes, yes. High five. Yes, 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 yes. All right, and I talked today actually on my Instagram about when we release generational curses, we need to remember to welcome generational strengths as well. All right, so that may be something that will come in handy for you in this movement. I'm so happy for you. I love that. I love that. All right, other Aquariuses too. Are you resonating with this? Oh, so happy for you. That is so awesome. Yeah, you've worked hard. You've worked hard. That is such confirmation too in the signs, like just laying out like that. Yay! I'm so happy for you. All right, number 12. Here we are. We've got Cancers. Oh, sorry for slurping. We're going to start this at 34, 51, 3400. We're going to use the Curious Creatures deck. Oh, that is so great, so great, so great. All right, Cancers, here we are for you. I feel like I have a sneeze coming in now. I appreciate you guys being here watching this. This replay should be up when YouTube is done processing it. Have chapters and timestamps for you. Seven of Pentacles. We've got that as an overview that's popped out here, Cancer. All right. So again, looking at the way things are going. Knight of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Swords in the reverse position. All right. We have two knights racing at each other in this reading here, Cancer. So if you've got some ideas, pay attention to the steps in between the ideas, okay? Couple of queens here as well. So have that confidence to trust those steps and just go for it. I know, Cancers, you can be emotional. Don't let your emotions override this. You can do it. All right. Knight of Wands in the reverse position here. We're looking into this week. We have the end of a cycle coming in. We have that end of cycle of doubt. We have that end of cycle. This Ten of Swords bee makes me think of the bee from the No Rain video back in the day. Hello. Libra is at 4711. We are reading Cancer right now. So Cancers, we're looking into this week with the end of cycle coming in. You're going to own that. You're going to own it like an MF. You know, like a motherfucker. That's coming through right now. Woo, it's still snowing. We have that Two of Pentacles coming in. So that is going to lead to some balance, right? The Queen's looking at this knight rushing in going, I'm so ready for this. So Cancers, you're going to feel an influx of confidence. You're going to feel an influx of emotions, but that's okay. Use it to your advantage. It will balance itself out. Five of Swords comes in with the Nine of Swords. All right, midweek, we're moving from Sun into Sagittarius. We're going to have an emotional time. Be ready for it. All right, Nine of Swords, whatever you're worried about, get off your mind, brain dump it, get it on a piece of paper. Again, the Nine of Swords comes into our readings today for the collective. I cannot state this enough, and I think I've shared a video in the members section on this. My Nine of Swords moment. Brain dump that shit out of your mind and onto a piece of paper, please. Okay? A little conflict comes up, brain dump it. Get it off your mind. Do not carry it with you, Cancers. This is not the energy you want to carry with you. All right? Get it out of you. Now is the time. Crumple it up, rip it up, do what you need to. You don't have to show it to anybody. You keep it for yourself. This is your personal thing. Page of Pentacles comes in. You know what? Don't be afraid of trying it. Don't do it in front of other people so you have to explain it. All right? Don't add drama around it, but get her done. Drama. Let the magic in. All right? Magician in the reverse position. Again, actually, the Magician in the reverse position in these readings. So even though it doesn't feel like anything happened when you did that, trust in the magic that it did happen. All right? Even though it didn't and fairy godmother sprinkles coming out of everywhere for you, like, I feel so good now emotionally. Even though you can't see that, Cancers, just trust that it happened. Let that magic in. Queen of Swords, releasing that doubt, cutting out the things that are no longer in your highest good, including procrastination. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, which is time to start, like, get moving. You can't just sit there and think it needs to have action. We are having a review time. Okay, Seven of Pentacles here. So cutting out situations, starting actions, reducing that procrastination. Even if it is something you don't want to do it for 20 minutes. Chores, research, whatever. I'm going to time myself 20 minutes and then I'll do this for 20 minutes. All right. Cut out that procrastination. It is time to let things in. Let things to move. You don't need to carry everything responsibly. It's not your responsibility to carry all the emotions. Carry them responsibly, in moderation. Knight of Swords, racing back in here. We're having an overview look at this. We're having a look at, okay, all of this has happened. I feel like I'm a new person. You know what? You are. We have the Nine of Cups here, right underneath that Knight of Swords. And literally that Knight is looking this way like, woof! We breezed through that, didn't we? Yes, now we've made room. We've gotten rid of that energy we do not need to store or keep, Cancer. All right? We don't need that emotional energy. We have enough of our own, thank you. And so with that being realized, the Nine of Cups comes in the upright position. So wishes coming true, realizations being made. Like, you've got this. Yes, you've got this. All right, let's give you Descended Master card. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. All right, and that is that Nine of Swords. Speak up with love and be heard. When you hear yourself, when you release that emotion, you hear yourself. All right, and that's opening that communication with yourself. Releasing that emotion is not your responsibility to hold on to. All right, thank you. And that seems to be the conclusion of today's Tarotscopes. All right, my friends. Congratulations again, Erica. That is amazing. I am so happy to hear that success for you. That's awesome. High five, high five. All right, friends, that is it for me. Once this video processes, I will get you your timestamps. Meanwhile, I think I can stick some cards in the end of this or end screens. You know, you can click through and find the things that you are needing. All right, I will see you again live on Tuesday. May your week be filled full of fabulousness. All right, my friends, much love. Mwah. Big hearts, big kisses, much love. And I'll see you again soon. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out and being here, sharing in some wicked awesome energy. I'm so happy for you. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Yes, high fives. Yeah.